this is Granny Kickass,
I'm Synashi.
and we're doing something different.
Yes, yes, we are.
We are trying to guess each other's top tens. This was inspired by us watching Smosh, who then where Shane typically does trying to guess who's who based on the thing. So we decided what our top tens are, and now we're going to guess each other's top tens. And we have a few categories. We have movies, TVs, video games, and books. So, without further ado, we're going to do movies. Did you want me to guess yours first, or did you want to guess mine first?
That's up to you.
I
You are the host in this, so.
know I'm the host in this, and I know when it comes to movies, well, we'll do yours first.
Okay.
Only because I think it might be slightly easier.
Yeah, probably.
All right, so you have 10 of them,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just trying to figure out
Trying
just
to hit the top three,
trying to hit the top three.
and you have five guesses. And if you don't get the top three within your five guesses, you'll still get a point for every one that you do guess, but the top three are bonus points.
All right, so I gotta sit here and try to figure out a point system, which I might not show on the screen, but we'll see how good my editing is later. Okay, so for my five guesses for movies, because my problem is you're very famous for not watching movies.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's
So
good.
so I know off the bat Star Wars is on that list. I just don't know. Oh, that's another thing too. We decided no franchises, specific movies.
Yeah, so if you hit one movie in the franchise and one of us has multiple movies in that same franchise, it's like you hit all of them.
Okay. Because I am going to definitely say a Star Wars movie. But I'm trying to think of which Star Wars movie I want to say. Um, I'm gonna say Return of the Jedi. Uh,
Okay,
uh,
so your
uh,
first guess is Return of the Jedi. Okay.
yeah, that's gonna be one of them. Uh,
You got four more guesses.
yeah, and like I said, I got to remember what movies you've seen, and I don't know if there's been too many recent movies that would be on your top 10. So I'm gonna say another one, just throwing out there, Princess Bride,
Okay.
because I feel like that's usually on a lot of people's lists. So I'm just gonna put it there. Uh, I don't
That's a good
know.
guess. That's a good movie.
I don't know if you'd have any Disney movies, and
That is a
I'm
good question.
I'm also trying to think of if you have any Studio Ghibli movies because I know we've seen Studio Ghibli movies together,
Yes, we have.
but I don't know if there's any of them that are ones you liked enough to put on your list. Trying to think because I don't think it'd be if there was a Studio Ghibli movie on there, I would probably say Spirited Away.
I mean, it's very hard to beat Spirited Away.
Yeah, because I know, like I said, when it comes to Studio Ghibli movies, it's like I don't want to say Grave of the Fireflies. That's a little too depressing to be a top 10 movie. Even though I know that's one that I think you've seen. I don't even know if that's the case.
Grave of the Fireflies?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I have seen it,
Okay,
but
you've seen
that's
it.
it. That's
That
all I
that's
need.
that's not
Yeah.
that's not one of my guesses. I'm just saying I'm pretty sure that's one you have seen.
Yes, I have seen Grave of the Fireflies, and no, I will not rewatch it. It's a good once movie.
For me, I've only seen that as a subtitle only. I've never seen a dub version.
Well,
I don't know if it is a.
I
I
don't
think it
think
is.
it is.
I
I don't
think it's
think it's
available
done.
now, but it was not available when I watched it. Okay, then I don't know. Part of me just wants to keep listing Star Wars movies because I feel like there's more than one on that list. But I'll try to guess something else. And I know you're not Lord of the Rings fan enough to have any like Lord of the Rings fan stuff. I'm trying to think. I know you only watched Harry Potter because I've watched Harry Potter, so I wouldn't put Harry Potter on there.
I've watched Harry Potter before I met you.
It felt like you didn't watch them without me. Like I was the reason why
I
you
just
rewatched them
okay.
in
So I
order.
hit. So when it came to the Harry Potter books, I stopped reading after Prisoner or Order of the Phoenix.
Right.
When it came to the movies, by myself, I stopped watching after Prisoner of Azkaban because it just again life changed.
Yeah.
You know, that's what happens.
And then it's like I know you like history stuff, but I don't think you would actually have any history movies. I don't know if you've seen any history movies.
Nope.
Not like Saving Private Ryan or anything like
No,
that,
definitely haven't seen Saving Private Ryan.
which is like one of the better World War.
I've seen Saving Private Ryan.
Okay. Uh, I still have like two more guesses to lock in.
What was your third one?
Spirited Away. I finally just
Oh,
said.
okay. You finally
I
said
just
it.
said for
Okay.
because I feel like if there is a
Okay,
Studio
you have two
Ghibli,
more guesses.
I have two more guesses. This is really hard. Um, actually, you know what? I am gonna take it back. I am gonna guess a Disney movie and say Tarzan.
That's a good choice. Tarzan. That was like the end of the golden era of the most recent golden era of Disney.
Not only that, but it's like you don't really know music, but when it comes to Phil Collins' Tarzan songs, that case in point. Ah, God, I still need one more. Trying to think. Um, I feel like I should mention. Oh wait, I know your. I know one of your dad's favorite movies, and I wonder if you would put that on your list as well, just because if he watched it a bunch of times, you probably watched it a bunch of times too.
Which one?
So I'm gonna say Jaws. Oh shit, Godzilla. No, I said Jaws first, so I'm gonna go ahead and lock in Jaws. And for which one? 3D. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No.
Definitely the first one if it's even on your list.
Okay. Do you want me to reveal?
Yes. And I'm going to do. Uh, da, 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 da. Try to remember where my reveal things are.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm listing them in order that I have written, but I will have different. My top threes are marked differently because of how I sorted it.
Okay.
Jurassic Park, the very first one, because that's a classic. You can't be beat.
Oh, I forgot about the Jurassic Park movies, yeah.
Now, for the second spot, I said the original trilogy of Star Wars, which Return of the Jedi fits into, so I'm going to count that you got that.
So do I get 2 points because it is part of your top
Yes.
10? Okay. Or top 3, rather. Okay.
Spaceballs,
Damn, I forgot about Spaceballs.
The Gamers 2, Darkness Rising.
Okay, hold up.
That's a movie.
It is technically a movie. I was not considering YouTube movies as movies because Backstroke of the West would be a.
It has a physical release.
Oh, that's yeah,
It's an
yeah.
independent film, so.
Fair enough.
Okay, Pokemon 2000.
Yeah. Okay, that's a good
It
one.
was very difficult because that's the thing. I wasn't gonna go into multiple entries into one franchise,
Yeah.
which is why I crammed the original trilogy together.
Yeah.
But
So you kind of broke some of our
no,
head
no,
of.
no, no, no. I said no because here's the thing. If you had said Revenge of the Sith, it would not have counted because Revenge of the Sith was the prequel trilogy.
Yeah.
So I did instead the original trilogy. So, and I was saying, if you guess any of the films that fall within that point, which you did with Return of the Jedi, then it counts.
Okay.
Anyway, Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan.
I was not gonna think you would put any Trek movies, but okay.
That's a very good Trek movie.
It is a good Trek movie. You're not wrong.
Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Shit, I should have known that.
Kung Pao Enter the Fist.
I should have known that too.
Kung Fu Hustle.
Oh, we put both of them on there. Damn.
And Godzilla King of the Monsters, the 2019 specifically, because that is an epic movie. I don't care. It's dumb fun. I just want to see. I don't care about the plot being, as supposedly bad as it is. It is dumb fun.
Yeah.
And that's all I wanted from that movie was dumb fun. me go, ooh, clap, 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 clap. Okay. And then now for the top three.
I thought you put. Oh, you didn't say them
No,
in
I did
order.
not. I did. I know these ones are out of order.
Okay.
We have Star Wars: The Original Trilogy,
Okay.
The Gamers 2, Darkness Rising, and Kung Fu Hustle.
Hmm.
Those are my top three.
Okay.
Just really good movies all around, especially Darkness Rising.
And what's really bad is I got 2 points out of that just because I got Return of the Jedi
Yeah.
for the OT. Okay. Well, sad part is it's like I said, I've said Godzilla after I said Jaws, and I'm like, I should have said Godzilla. It might have not have been in the top three, but it's like I would have at least gotten another point for that. All right, so that means it is now my turn.
Okay. Let's see. What do I want to guess for you? There's got to be a Harry Potter on there somewhere.
You think?
There's got to be no. There's definitely got to be. You know what? I know Lion King is going to be
Okay.
on there. I am going to take a stab at it. Yeah, Harry Potter.
Which one?
I don't know. That's the problem now. You see, because I grouped a franchise together. I grouped a
I
trilogy
am
together.
not grouping 8 movies because that would be the grouping would be Harry Potter 1 through 7.
I'm gonna say.
Point one, point two, and
Okay.
Fantastic
I'm
Beasts.
gonna say. I'm gonna
Well,
say Chamber of Secrets for Harry Potter.
okay, so
Harry
you're
Potter Chamber
guessing
of
Harry Potter
Secrets.
2.
Yes.
Okay.
I know Lion King's on there, and I did guess that.
Okay. He's got 3 more guesses yet.
You know, I'm also gonna say Spirited Away.
Okay. It's kind of sad though, because I think. Hold on. And we'll cover it when we actually get to it.
Okay. So let's see. I still need 2 more guesses.
Yes, because you got 3 of them.
Shit. You know, what? I'll also guess Princess Bride.
Okay.
Cause that's just a damn good movie.
I like how I'm just writing shorthand and it looks like peanut butter. It's like, PB. Peanut
Okay,
butter.
my final guess. Final guess. Ugh.
I will give you a hint, even though you didn't ask for one.
No, don't give me any hints.
But I am going to say there's animated movies definitely on my list. I mean, you already got
I got
you already guessed Lion King, which I will tell you is on there definitely.
Lilo and Stitch.
That's your final guess?
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right. Let's see here. So for my reveal,
Yeah.
which is there. Okay, so right now they're not in order. So you said Harry Potter 2, but it's Harry Potter 3.
Damn it! I was gonna go Harry Potter 3 as my initial guess.
But I am going to give you 1 point for getting Harry Potter, 2 points for Lion King, because that is in my top
I
3.
knew that was the top 3 of yours.
Princess Bride is on my list. Which is like, F you. Okay, so I should be honest. So I kind of picked on you for picking the Gamers movie.
Yeah.
Well, I picked Day of the Doctor as one of mine, which I kind
I
of.
was going to.
It did have theatrical release though, because I have gone to
No,
the theaters
that is
and watched
fair,
it.
But here's the thing: I was actually going to guess Day of the Doctor, but I second guessed myself there.
Okay. So to recap, it's Prisoner of Azkaban, Lion King, Day of the Doctor. What I find funny that you said for yourself but not for me, Pokemon 2000.
Is yours Pokemon the first movie?
No, mine is 2000.
Oh, yours is also 2000?
Yes.
Oh, okay, well.
Yeah. So, and then we have Bolt, Princess Bride, Encanto, specifically Gene Wilder's version of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate
That's a
Factory.
good one.
Toy Story 2.
Oh, I was going to guess original. Part of me was thinking of guessing the original Toy Story.
And then How to Train Your Dragon.
That's another good movie.
But here, the reason why I said about Spirited Away, though, is honorable mention would have been Kiki's Delivery Service.
That's a good one.
And I think she was kind of riding at a 11 and 12 area. Like, not enough to put at the top 10, but it's definitely, if you had said it, I'm like, it, you would have gotten like a half point because that
Now,
wasn't an honorable mention
oh,
mode.
also speaking of my honorable mentions, I forgot. You said that Jaws is one of my dad's favorite movies.
Yes.
But here's the thing: I didn't watch that a lot as a kid.
Okay.
No, Monty Python was my dad's,
Yeah.
and Spaceballs.
Yeah, as soon as you mentioned Spaceballs and Monty Python, I'm like, yeah. Plus, I remember we did have the game night with Monty Python as well with our group, so it's like I should have known that.
Okay.
But yeah, so you're definitely in the lead.
Oh, what was your top three aside from Lion King?
Okay, so Lion King, Harry Potter, and then Pokemon 2000.
Okay.
So I did kind of already have them towards the top of the list, but yeah.
Thing is, I knew I considered a Pokemon being on there,
Yeah.
but I didn't know which one you would pick.
I mean, the original trilogy would actually
The
be
first three
the first
were
three.
the best.
Four's
2000 being
okay.
forever wasn't terrible.
Yeah, and then it just Heroes, and then it just started being more cash grabbing than actual good stories, which now that I know the behind the scenes stuff of the person who used to write the original stuff had
Mm-hmm.
passed away, that's kind of why they kind of became a little, well,
Yeah.
they're
Anyway,
they're not bad, but well,
yeah. So okay, we do have some overlap though with Pokemon 2000.
yeah. Uh, I mean, we mentioned other movies that we both enjoyed watching, and I think the movies on my list that I at least read to you, get my guesses. You've seen all of the ones that I guessed.
Yes.
Yeah, it wasn't like I was really, throwing darts at the wall. It's like you have at least seen Tarzan, you've at least seen Princess Bride.
Yes, I saw the movies that you guessed,
Yeah.
despite the fact that I don't really
Yes.
watch movies. But anyway.
Which that's going to be a whole separate video entirely. Is just going to be getting the gang together and just being
Okay, which ones has he watched?
like here's a list of the 100 movies. Which ones do you think Synashi has actually seen? No, I'm kidding. Although
Poop Rat has such a significant advantage though if you guys want to.
I I
I would say
know.
to make that a cooperative experience, because competition, Poop Rat would cream every single one of you, because you know, since I hung out with him regularly in between high school and, getting a job, it's like he's shown me, I think we've watched a total of 20, 30 movies together.
All right, so the next one is TV shows.
TV shows, yes.
This
This
one,
one's bad.
this one and books are probably the hardest two that are on the top 10 list because again, I have to just remember what TV shows you've even seen and which ones you would put on a top 10 list. Cuz I
Because, like,
know cuz I know you've had to watch Frasier and I know you've had to watch Golden Girls and I don't know if those would actually make it to your list of actual favorites. Because I know you've had to watch them as a kid, but I don't know if
yeah.
they would actually be on any sort of list. Now, are you being uh we are talking about just actual televised TV shows, correct?
If it was on a network,
Okay.
then yes, but this could also include
Netflix?
Netflix,
Okay.
Disney Plus,
Okay, so
streaming services too.
but not necessarily YouTube series.
Not stuff like People versus Food or Hot Ones or
Okay.
anything like that.
So not the Zephyr Blade.
Duralius and Associates? No.
Yes,
No,
that would
not
not
that.
be on your
No.
list. Okay, if that was allowed, that would be on your list. Um,
Eh,
maybe.
no, because I think it's good, but it doesn't beat the TV shows that I think
Fair
are
enough.
popular.
Fair enough. Okay, so I think. Damn, I just had one and it just fluttered away. I'm gonna say Stranger Things.
Okay, that's your first guess?
That's gonna be my first guess. I'm gonna say Mandalorian.
Okay.
Uh, trying to think. Trying to think of like how back you may consider your favorite TV shows. Like if there's any like TV Land shows or oh, Always Sunny.
That's your third guess?
That's my third guess.
Okay.
Forgot. I was like, I don't know why I didn't think to do that one right away. Um, trying to think. Because I know there's shows we've discussed, but I don't know if they would be your favorite shows. I know we've discussed Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but I don't think you've actually seen Brooklyn
I've
Nine-Nine.
never seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I've just seen clips. clips.
Yeah, like that's not enough to be a favorite show. It's like, oh yeah, it's like I've seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I've seen all the clips on YouTube. Trying to think of like I don't think I would put you as one of the sitcom family people. I don't see you liking Goldbergs or anything like that. Um, I don't see like Home Improvement. I don't know if you would have put any animated stuff on your thing. Oh wait, yeah, Boondocks.
Which guess was that for you?
Fourth.
Fourth? Okay, so you have one more guess.
Yeah. I don't know if this is on your list, but I'm also going to guess Rick and Morty as number five, even though we're a season or two behind now.
Okay.
So I don't know if you've lost interest in the show or we just kind of like after the whole incident, if we just, eh. But I am going to put it down as
Alright.
number five.
So, again, these are not in order.
Right.
Firefly.
Shit. So you did go old school.
The Mandalorian is on there, and you get 2 points for that.
Yay.
Avatar: The Last Airbender
Damn it. Forgot about that one.
is on there.
Yeah.
You get 2 points for the Boondocks. You fucking cleaned up on this one.
Okay.
House.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I.
House is a big one because that's one that my dad and I
Yes.
watched together a lot.
Yeah.
Another one that my dad and I watched together was Mystery Science Theater 3000.
I forgot to consider that a TV show. That's one of those weird hybrids. It's like, yeah, it was a TV show because of the um, segues, but at the same time, it was also movies. So it's like that. Yeah. Okay.
Still Game.
Oh yeah.
Now that one you and I have both seen. That was a
Yes.
very good show. I did like that.
It was a good show. You're right. I don't know. That one kind of just escaped my brain because I was thinking more current
Yeah.
stuff and still game, even though it's still. Well, I think the last episode was like 2000
Okay, now another one.
teens.
We had another one that my dad and I watched together frequently. Whose line is it anyway?
Another good one.
It's Always Sunny in Philly.
Hey, do I get 1 or 2 points for that one?
That's one.
That's a 1 pointer? Okay.
And then you also mentioned Stranger Things, which is another 1 pointer.
Another 1 pointer? Okay.
And the top three are The Mandalorian, The
Okay.
Boondocks, and Whose Line.
Who's line? Okay, so Rick and Morty knocked off your list.
It was, I considered it, but I said, you know what, we already have an Adult Swim show in The Boondocks, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Hey, I didn't do too bad though. I mean, I,
No,
I did mention
you,
I got
you
two
said
of the
this was a
top
difficult
three.
one, but you actually nailed it.
Yeah. Like I said, who's I mean, I get it. As soon as you say it, I get it when it comes to the who's line. I also forgot to change this to reveal screen, so that's going to be fun for me later.
Have
Um,
fun.
yeah. But that means I can just do this now. Yay!
All right.
Yeah, I forgot to turn to
TV
the.
shows for you. Now this one is difficult.
Yeah, because I've definitely seen more TV shows. I will say there are TV shows that if you mention are probably honorable mentions because I was not thinking shows. Well, I have some like throwback stuff, but I was trying to keep
Okay.
kind of relatively current.
Okay, so I'm gonna guess
Oh,
Lion Guard.
that's an interesting one. Okay.
Uh, this one's gonna be difficult for me because you and I don't really talk about TV shows too much.
No. Because, I mean, I think when it comes to TV shows, the only time we really bring them up is if I'm referencing an episode of one and I'm just like, oh, yeah, remembering that one scene when this is like, oh, I never saw
Oh
that. I'm
yeah,
like, oh, yeah.
like that scene of Doctor Who as my second guess. That's gonna be a very obvious one. Let's see. So
Now, do you want to be really specific and guess which doctor, or you
the
just.
10th. I know it's the 10th. That
Yeah.
was my first Christmas present to you was his Funko Pop plus a TARDIS Funko Pop.
Yep.
Okay, so I have Lion Guard and Doctor Who,
Yeah.
specifically the 10th Doctor.
Yeah.
Now, are you gonna be a bastard and do Doctor Who 11th Doctor?
No, 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 no.
Okay.
I was gonna just group it as classic Who and new Who, just in case you.
Okay, then I'm just gonna have New Who
Yeah.
as mine.
But I mean, let's be real. It's like I wouldn't really put the classics on there because I've only been able to catch like a few episodes of the first and the fourth. I haven't
Yeah.
been able to watch the full series.
Let's see.
Mostly because they keep jumping streaming channels every single time I start investing.
I'm gonna say Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Okay. Which I can't believe I didn't say for you. I should have.
Uh, this is difficult. Hmm. Trying to think, cause you and I don't want to watch a lot of TV together.
No, but we have watched some shows together.
We have
Yeah. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna adjust
SpongeBob
my
SquarePants,
figurine over here.
and
One, two, three. Okay, that's
I have
four.
one more guess.
Yep. I'm just gonna reorganize my figurine over here. My little Eevee.
I was actually gonna save that, but you know what? I guess I'll use my one Pokemon guess. Which season though? Ooh,
I
I don't take you for a Gen Oneer, so I know there's gonna be a Pokemon on here too, but I don't know which Pokemon. I'm gonna actually say I'm gonna say Kalos.
I was just gonna let you have Pokemon, but if you're gonna go real specific, I don't know.
I'm gonna say Pokemon in general, but I do believe that Kalos is the specific one that is your favorite.
Okay. And then we do games reveal. There we go.
Games, TV shows.
Oh, TV shows. You're right. You're right. Oh, there we go. Yeah, little spoilers of what's going to be up next. Okay, so for your points, I'm trying to, like, you
Oh
can
yeah.
even read my handwriting. Okay, so you do get 8 point for SpongeBob.
Yay!
Yeah, so there's 8 point for SpongeBob. You get 2 points for Doctor Who.
That one was a given.
Yeah, and then of course you get 1 point for Airbender, and then 1 point for Pokemon. I don't know. Part of me wants to take a point away because you said Kalos, and I don't know. I'm. You might be right, but I just grouped it all in one. I didn't really think about which region of the show I liked,
Okay.
because region of the show versus region in the games is actually two different regions.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to dig upon that because we are about to do video games soon after
I say
books.
video games last
Yes,
because
video games is last.
mine's gonna be easy. That's where you're
And
gonna get
then, where
Kalos.
was your other guess? Lion Guard is not on my list.
Oh damn.
Yeah. So, did I give you the? I gave you the Airbender point, and I gave you a point for Pokemon.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and give you one more point because it's kind of between Pokemon and Airbender. But I think Airbender is in the top three, so I'm gonna go ahead and just leave it as Airbender.
Okay.
So we have Chopped.
That's right. I knew there was gonna be a cooking
There's
show
a
on there.
there's a whole channel you just like skipped over. If we
I
did,
knew there was gonna be a cooking channel on there, but I didn't want to risk it.
that would also be an interesting one to do. Not top 10, but top 5 TV channels.
Oh god.
And it's like, for me, it'd be like Food Network. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Okay.
Specifically, the Chris Harrison era, actually.
Cool.
Exactly. He's also the host for The Bachelor, or at least he was when I
Oh.
was watching, when I was on the TV.
Regis or nothing, damn it.
Regis isn't bad. Meredith isn't bad. Cedric the Entertainer was bad. I'm sorry, but
He hosted it?
he hosted for like, I don't think even a full season.
Oh, I gotta see this.
It was so bad because he was making jokes about the questions as the contestants trying to figure it out, and they chose the wrong answer because he was like, "Yeah, imagine the answer being blah 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 blah," and that was the right answer, and it's like, Yeah, you can't exactly talk people out of selecting the right answer.
I actually that's a trolly thing though.
Because I remember it was F in Ireland, and it's like, could you imagine living in F in Ireland? And then that was the right answer, and it's like, oh shit. Anyways, Wheel of Fortune, SpongeBob, Doctor Who, New Who. So you did mention a Disney Junior movie or a TV show,
Mm-hmm.
but Bluey.
I didn't know
Lion
if that
Guard.
one was gonna be your top 10 though.
Lion Guard is probably an honorable mention though, so you're kind of okay there. Throwback one was Roseanne,
Uh,
which I know we haven't fully discussed, so I'm not upset that you don't know that one. Airbender, the live action One Piece, I actually did enjoy a lot.
oh, I didn't realize
Yeah,
that. Okay.
yeah, I actually enjoyed that one a lot. And then of course Pokemon, which again I had considered putting down my region, but in the time that it took us to like think it over, I didn't really think about regions because I think I'd have to go back and actually rewatch them to be like, did I like Serena more than I liked Iris? Because I think it is between Kalos and Unova.
Okay.
Because Unova was when Rocket wasn't stupid.
Mm.
Like they were actually successful in what they were doing.
Oh yeah.
And I kind of liked that, but there's also episodes that would have made the story, but they had to cut them for different reasons, special band stuff. So it's, yeah.
Okay.
And
Books are next.
oh, that is not the, yeah, books are next. There we go. And your book,
This one's gonna be
this is,
easy for you. This one is where you're gonna shoot fish in a barrel because I don't read books.
you say that, and we just had this discussion the other day when they had it on Smosh. But I know Lord of the Flies
Yeah.
because we were talking about books you've actually, read and all that. Um, I'm gonna put Pathfinder 2E.
We're not gonna put no. I'm gonna
We're
say this
not.
right now. I'm not doing. I didn't do any D&D rule books.
No, you didn't do any D&D. That's why I said you did Pathfinder.
I didn't do any Pathfinder rule books either because they're not really. I mean, they're game because they're not really like. I could have put Choose Your Own Adventures on there, but I haven't read any Pathfinder Choose Your Own Adventures.
Okay. That really eliminates like 10 of the books I was gonna guess. Um, God. It's like I said, what's really bad is we literally just discussed this. Because the books you read and the books that I read in school are two different books.
Yeah, they are.
Um, because I know it's not on there, but I'm gonna say To Kill a Mockingbird,
Okay.
just to kind of like get this, because this is probably gonna be like the longest segment of this
Yeah,
section.
because I have to guess your books.
My books are easier than your books. I'm
Harry
sorry.
Potter. You can't just put Harry Potter 5 times. Okay.
I didn't.
You put it 4 times. Got it.
Shut up. Okay, so I'm trying to think of the other ones. Like I said, it's so bad because we literally just talked about it like not even a week ago. Uh, trying to think. It's one of the. I think it was like a history book, wasn't there? I feel like there was one of the history books. You know what's really sad? I just realized there's a movie that you did not put on your list that should have made an honorable mention at least.
Which one?
Treasure Planet.
I considered it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say Treasure Island.
Okay.
It's not on there, but I'm
You
at
just sprayed right at the
at
point.
at this point, it's really bad that I do not know books because let's be real, neither one
I
of
don't
us,
either.
like, we're gamers. We don't read
Yeah.
unless it's a Reddit story or which that would have been a fun one to do, the top 10
Or,
YouTubers.
laws that I occasionally delve into because it becomes a hyper fixation.
Yeah. But at the same time, you've never read that lawyer book.
No, I did not read the big book, the
which you had considered reading
I
if it
had
wasn't
considered
so
that.
expensive. Um, let's see. Do you have any cookbooks on there?
I can't tell you that. I did it for the D&D books because then you would just
I would
start
have guessed
sorting.
like 10 D&D books. You're right.
Yeah. I
Um,
mean, that might just be, top 10, favorite tabletop RPGs.
I'm going to say I'm going to put a cookbook on there, and I think it's going to be the unofficial geek cookbook. I forget the official name of it, but
Okay.
the official name of the unofficial cookbook, unofficial geek cookbook. And then I still have one more guess. Oh, this is hard. Um, I feel like I have to go back in time a little bit. Not like Catcher in the Rye, not Les Miserables, not. Let's see. Um, it'd be really funny if there's any game guides in there I should know about.
No, no game guides.
I would have loved to have put that. I did not put that in as my book, but I should have probably put one of my game guides in as one of my books because I read that cover to cover multiple times. Was the Prima games?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I had the Prima guide for Knights of the Old Republic.
I
That
had
was a fun one.
I had the one for. Oh, that just reminded me of something. Excuse me for a minute. Okay. Um, that's for future knowledge. And, excuse me. Ooh. Um, Captain Underpants. Do not ask me which one because I do not know the titles of the Captain Underpants books, but I'm putting Captain Underpants there
Okay.
because I do know you have that ring, and I believe you'd have to have that ring if you've read the books or at least went to the book fair for the book and got it
Yeah.
as a special promotion thing.
Okay.
So that's my five,
Alright, so you did correctly guess Lord of the Flies.
and I get 2 points for that one, right?
Nope.
No,
No.
damn. Okay,
You also correctly guessed To Kill a Mockingbird.
okay,
Everything else was no.
yeah,
Although Captain Underpants was good back in the day.
yeah,
I only read the first two books.
yeah. Like I said, I don't know any of the books. I just know that you have that,
Okay, so
the
aside from that,
hypnotic ring or whatever it was.
we have Watchmen.
Ah, shit, I forgot about Watchmen. I always
Now,
forget about the graphic
this is
novels.
an odd one. I only like this book just because of how because of its satirical nature. Go the fuck to sleep.
The one, is that a real book?
Yes, that's a real book.
Oh, the Samuel L. Jackson book.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's a real book.
I did not realize it was a real book.
Yeah.
Okay.
Calvin and Hobbes, just all of them.
Okay.
Not even Pearls Before Swine. Pearls Before Swine I considered an honorable mention, but Calvin and Hobbes is far superior.
I used to own Calvin and Hobbes. I might still have a book
Okay,
in the house.
Jurassic Park,
Michael Creighton.
The Lost World, Jurassic Park.
That's bad on me. I For some reason Jurassic Park just left my head entirely.
Now, in honor of the late Akira Toriyama, Sandland.
Oh yeah.
That's another one of my favorite books.
Yeah.
And then the Mistborn original trilogy from Brandon Sanderson.
I don't know what that even is.
It's a pretty cool fantasy series where the system of magic involves the consumption and burning of certain metals to gain different powers, and it's pretty interesting.
Okay.
And then another Brandon Sanderson one, Elantris,
Hmm.
which also had another really interesting system of magic.
Okay.
And my top three are Watchmen, Jurassic Park, and Sandland.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know why Jurassic Park has left my head entirely for you. Like, I missed it as the movie and I missed it as the book, and what the fuck is wrong with me? Alright.
Now,
Now, my books.
now I have to guess your stuff.
Yeah, this one's gonna be hard, I know.
Yes, it is. Because you just said you didn't put Harry Potter on there 5 times, which is what I would guess. But okay, so I'm gonna say there is a Harry Potter book on there.
Okay. Which one though?
I'm gonna say number 1, Sorcerer's Stone.
Okay.
But you will give me a point if I have just a Harry Potter, right?
Yes.
But if Sorcerer's Stone's on there and is one of your top 3, then I'll get additional points.
If it's my top three, yes.
Okay. Now we get into the now it gets messy.
I will remind you, I did tell you what my favorite author was, and if you can at least name the
Oh
author, I
shit,
will
that's right.
give you a point.
No. I know. Okay. The Witches. I think that's what it's called by Roald Dahl.
That's your guess, is The Witches?
Yes. I'm gonna guess Roald Dahl is the favorite author.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just gonna start throwing darts at his portfolio here.
I gotta remind myself of how many I put down. Okay.
So Big Friendly Giant.
Okay. You're not getting a point just because it's the author each time. You know that,
I
right?
know. I'm
Okay.
just guessing the book. Uh,
I will give you author points, though, if you can at least name a book by the author, but not necessarily the author themselves, or the book themselves.
oh
But
shoot.
not every single book. Like, if you just keep naming J.K. Rowling books, you're not going to get all the points.
Am I gonna get all the points if I keep taking Roald Dahl books?
Ow.
Like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
Okay. And you get one more.
Got one more already? What did I guess?
Wait, one, two, three. Okay, so you named Witches, BFG, and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh, and Harry Potter.
Yes.
One more. You know what? I'm gonna say To Kill a Mockingbird. I'll do that too.
I don't think I put that down, even though I probably should have. What?
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna be mean here because I actually did put one of the game guide books on here.
You fucker.
Yeah, I put Xanathars.
Okay.
Judge a book by its cover, but the cover was awesome.
Cover was pretty awesome.
Okay, so you have a total of 4 points. I'm gonna say that right now
Okay.
because you did get the Harry Potter and the right Harry Potter.
I did?
It is Sorcerer's
Oh,
Stone.
wow. Okay.
Yeah, while Prisoner of Azkaban is my favorite movie, the book is Sorcerer's Stone.
Okay.
Yeah. Uh, from Roald Dahl, I have 2 books from Roald Dahl. I have Twits, which is one of the few books that have not been made into a movie, to my knowledge, and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, which
All
you
right.
got 2 points for the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. If you did not say Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, I would have still given you a point for Roald Dahl because
Okay.
you at least knew that. Holes.
I forgot you read Holes. I also read Holes, but
Yeah, it did make the list for
it
you.
didn't make the list for
What
me.
was funny though is we had just watched that YouTube video where they mentioned holes, and I'm like, oh, it's already on my list. Yeah, because I'm like, oh yeah, that's one of my favorite books, and then I'm like, oh, I already wrote down. The Giver.
Yeah.
Do not ask me who the author is. I forgot who the author is.
I know that's one of the school books that
That
I was
is a
not
school
forced to
book.
read.
Yeah, that is one of the school books. It has been made into a movie now. The
I
Lion
just
the
forgot
Witch.
to change it to the book reveals.
Damn it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix
You're
that in
getting used to
post.
it, so that's okay.
I
It's
gotta
much
fix it.
easier when you have, a crew to do this for you before you
Yeah.
do it.
Well, not only that, but the way I'm seeing it right now is it's a blank screen, just basically a reminder of image goes here. So
Yeah.
it's it. I'll still be able to do it in post, so it'll be fine. And then, okay, so I was at Giver,
Mm-hmm.
Lion Witch in the Wardrobe.
I forgot that one.
I did have a cookbook on here, which is Wysack.
I was gonna guess that, but I'm like, no, that's a little too on the
You suck
nose.
at cooking, yeah, you totally suck. Uh, I also have a graphic novel on here, which is The Search, which is the Avatar: The Last Airbender first book,
Oh, where they're searching for Zuko's mom.
where they're
Yeah.
searching for Zuko's mom. It would have been grouped as part ones, two, and three. I wasn't going to try to figure out
Trilogy.
the
Just
trilogy.
say
Yeah,
the trilogy.
it's the trilogy. Although, if you had mentioned any of them, I probably would have given you bonus points because,
I forgot that Avatar: The Last Airbender had graphic novels.
yeah. And then Encyclopedia Brown. If you had known any of them, I would have been impressed because I don't think I've ever brought this up except for
I
once.
did not know you liked Encyclopedia Brown. I've heard of it, but
Yeah.
in my mind, for some reason, I was thinking Mouse and the Motorcycle.
I've read it. I also read the, is it Judy or June Bloom?
No idea.
Yeah, that's more of a girl book, anyways. So if you had even mentioned Encyclopedia Brown, you would have gotten points because, again, I don't think we've ever mentioned it. And I actually had to look it up to see the synopsis because I couldn't remember which one had the story that I remember the most, which was the can of worms.
Oh, okay.
But anyways, also interesting. I keep flip flopping. I know, but for TV shows, honorable mention would have been CSI
Oh yeah.
or another Nathan Fillion, Castle.
I haven't seen Castle,
Yeah, you're.
so I forgot Castle existed.
There was a DVD in your apartment at one point for
That's probably.
Castle.
Oh yeah, that was my dad.
I don't know if he borrowed it from the library or if it was just.
But now comes the reality.
Now's the fun one where. Okay, it's not books, and it's not movies. It is video games. That might help. Okay.
Yeah. Now let's see what you got.
All right. Well, we're gonna start off right at the bat with KOTOR 2,
Okay.
and
This is the shooting fish from the barrel category for you.
and just because I have missed Jurassic Park in every other category, I'm gonna say Jurassic Park: The Evolution. If I'm thinking of the right one, the basically Zoo Tycoon, but with the Jurassic Park.
Okay.
I think it's Evolution. Uh,
That's your second guess.
that's my second guess. We're just gonna throw a Pokemon on there. I think for you, I want to say Platinum.
Okay.
I could be wrong. If it's not Platinum, it's
Now here's one thing that I'm gonna say about this category.
hmm.
This is the first one where I do not have a series in here.
Oh,
I do not. So I have very specific games.
okay.
So I cannot. I will not give you a point
Oh shit.
if you do not guess the right. Yeah, I mean, you do have it right. Yes, there is a Pokemon game on there. I'm not gonna lie about that. But
I'm not getting you a point for just saying Pokemon, because
I'm
I'm
not.
willing to
I'm
give
not
you
gonna
a
reveal.
point.
I'm not gonna reveal that
Okay.
because again, I expect you to have multiple Harry Potter entries.
For the books.
Yeah,
Okay.
and again, I'm just doing. But the thing is, I don't have. I have a very specific Pokemon, so
Ah, crap. Because the
it
thing
could be
is,
platinum.
I. Because the thing about. And you're not being a jerk and putting Vietnamese crystal on there, right? Is Vietnamese crystal on there?
Yeah.
God damn it. I said it as a joke. I get a point for that.
Okay.
Okay, so that's four.
Third.
No, fourth, because I got KOTOR, Jurassic Park Evolution, Pokemon Platinum, Pokemon Vietnamese Crystal.
Oh, okay. So you count that as a separate guess.
Yes. Okay. Uh, whew. Now the problem is, you're not counting franchises.
Yeah, I don't. I don't have. I don't have a. I don't have a spread of games in this time. Like I said, I have
Yeah.
very specific games in within franchises. Yes. But
Yes. Because my problem is, I know a lot of franchises, but I don't know which ones would make it to the 10. Because for me, I'm thinking of Mario, but I don't know which Mario you would put as the definite one to put on there.
okay.
Because it could be the one you just recently played, the one you enjoyed playing the most, or one that maybe I've never even seen you play. Because it could be Super Mario World, it could be Super Mario World 2, it could be just Mario 64, and then if it's Zelda, I know which ones it's not, but. And then it's would it be games that you have definitely played or ones that you liked the gameplay of because you saw them on YouTube?
I have played all of these games.
Okay. So I'm also thinking like Baldur's Gate and stuff too. This is one where I could probably guess all 10 and still, get 5 points. Um, oh, and then there's Monster Hunter Universe. Damn.
I will say this: I have mentioned every single one of these games as being my favorites at least once in our time knowing each other.
Monster Hunter. I don't know if it's changed now that we've been playing the other ones, but I'm gonna go with Monster Hunter Try. Please don't make it pedantic and do Try United or Freedom Unite. But I think it is Try.
Okay.
Gonna be very upset if
And
it's.
that's your final guess?
Yeah, I'm gonna be upset if you said it's now Rise after playing it, but
So,
you like the OG shit.
so here we go. Do the reveal now.
All right. Da-da-da. Boop.
And these ones are actually in order.
Oh shit. Okay.
Fallout New Vegas
God damn it.
at number 1.
That's really bad that I forgot.
Now, I'll give you 2 points because I'm not being pedantic here. Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate.
Okay.
But I will give you 2 points anyway because you did guess the correct base game.
Okay. Like I said, I knew it was 3, but I couldn't remember.
No, that's good. I'm gonna give you that
Okay.
extra point in honor.
Like I said, I didn't know if you had changed it to Rise with recent gameplay because
No.
I know, like in our streams, you're basically saying, "I was like, I miss the old school stuff."
Final Fantasy Tactics Advance.
Yeah,
That's number 3.
yeah, that one, that's really kicking me that I didn't say that one.
Castle Crashers.
God damn yeah. KOTOR 2 hasn't made it in your top 5.
KOTOR 2 is in the top 5.
Okay, but I only get 1 point for that one. Okay.
The Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind.
I thought you were more of Oblivion than
I
Morrowind.
do love Oblivion, but after playing Morrowind, I do like Morrowind a lot more than Oblivion, although I still love Oblivion.
Okay.
Now, you are right, I do have a Mario game on here.
Sunshine?
No, it's the very first video game that I ever played, that I have memory of.
Duck Hunt!
Duck Hunt? No, no. Although, yeah, according to my mom, that's the one because she would give me control of the ducks. But no, I would often, before I was able to play video games myself, I watched my mom play this game, and then I would soon, pick it up. Super Mario World.
That was mentioned. That's an honorable mention for me. I did. You heard me say it.
Yeah.
I just didn't know which Mario game it was, so I didn't.
I considered Mario 64, but then I'm like, no, Mario World has way more of a personal
Yeah.
attachment to me.
Like I said, I had it up to 3. It was either going to be Mario World, Super Mario World. It was either going to be 64 or Sunshine. Because I think you like Sunshine more than you even liked Odyssey.
No, I liked Odyssey more.
Oh, okay.
But no, I mean, Super Mario World is a pretty boss game.
Okay.
It's like, I remember playing that. I remember, watching my mom play it, doing her routes to beat Bowser, and I've memorized that, and
Yeah.
Anyway. So, the funny thing is, I was actually lying about Pokemon Vietnamese Crystal being on here. And I do have a Pokemon on here, though.
Okay.
Heart Gold.
Yeah. Okay.
Borderlands 2.
That's sad that I did not bring that one up.
And my final one, Grand Theft Auto Vice City.
Wow, not even 5. Well.
Vice City, you cannot beat Vice City's soundtrack, and plus, Vice City was a damn good game.
So, do I get a partial point for guessing Crystal? Because that is the Gen 2 game.
No.
Damn. I at least tried.
We round down here.
Okay, so after all that, I get 3 more points. So you've beaten me without even guessing them because I got 13 and you're at 14 before even guessing my video games.
Oh, okay.
So I
Let's see.
still find it interesting that Jurassic Park didn't. Was it at least a consideration?
I considered putting not Evolution,
Okay.
but Operation Genesis.
I think that's the one I'm thinking of, though.
Yeah. Well, you
Yeah.
said World Evolution, which is the same genre and
It
premise.
was the one with Henry Wu basically giving you the tutorial.
That one was Evolution.
Okay, I could have
But I
sworn.
but the one I'm thinking of is the one for the original Xbox,
Yes.
which was an absolute fucking blast back in the day.
Yeah.
Other honorable mentions were Fable, the Lost Chapters, with the Lost Chapters expansion,
Yeah.
being the first game I ever recorded. I did consider a Fire Emblem,
Yeah, I'm surprised you don't
but
have Path of Radiance on there.
well, Path of Radiance is my favorite Fire Emblem, but Fire Emblem is not really my favorite franchise
Okay.
because I suck at strategy games, except
And I
for
also noticed there was no Zelda games on there, which I thought you were going to have Majora's Mask.
I considered it. Majora's Mask and Breath of the Wild were both honorable mentions,
Yeah.
but they don't beat out the other ones. They're
Okay.
good games. They
Okay.
just don't beat out everyone else.
Because that was where my head was it's like you were saying specific franchises, and I'm like, there's no way in hell I'm going to guess a specific Zelda game because I know you like Majora's Mask, I know you like Breath of the Wild, but I didn't know if you liked them more or less than
I'm
another
really
Zelda.
surprised you did not get New Vegas.
That is kicking me. I will admit that Fallout New Vegas is definitely kicking me because you love it so much that you were making me play. Not making, but you were having me play it. And then it's like we're also doing a Wind Waker thing that may or may not get uploaded. And
I think
then
it will.
so that's why I was like, if it came to Zelda, it's like I don't know. Did you even play Wind Waker? You said you played it like
Okay, so here's
ages
how
ago.
I played a little bit of it,
Yeah,
and then I had a friend.
Minish Cap. There's another one that you played, but
I had a friend who came over, and he didn't have a GameCube, so
yeah.
I saw him beat Wind Waker
Okay.
from start to finish. Not only that, but I also played. I was one of the kids that actually had the GameCube to Game Boy cable.
Oh, so Four Swords?
No,
Oh.
still Wind Waker.
Okay.
I played with my brother. My brother
Oh,
would
the
play.
Tinkle Tuner.
Yeah, I played with the Tingle Tuner while my brother was Link.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so trust me, that Forest Haven or the Forbidden Wood, that brought back that was flashbacks to trauma. to us,
Trauma?
trauma to us trying to communicate with each other. One, what I was supposed to do with the Tingle Tuner, and two, how do we get through this dungeon? And us just trying to bash our heads against the wall, thinking of it. I think I was, God, how old was I? I think I was 16 and he was 10.
Oh, jeez.
So we're just, so we're just, we spent I think 4 hours because we just kept getting lost. I kept spending all his money with the Tingle Tuner.
Oh, God.
It was a disaster.
Yeah, I know what it's like to have all of your money spent with the Tingle Tuner.
I'm sorry, but it was valuable stuff though.
It was.
Until Tingle said, "Hey, you can't place bombs here. I'm sorry, but if you don't do this the proper way, we can't have a peaceful solution. Now, can we?"
You can't be an honorable knight if you're going to do this. It's like, yeah, shut up. All right. But
Anyway, now
but
you.
but yeah, the other thing was like again when it came to Zelda games, I also had considered Minish Cap because I know that one was one you liked, and then it's really kicking me that I didn't even mention Fallout. I mean, that is just one
Yeah,
that
you
it's
didn't even
like
mention a franchise. You didn't even
it's
mention a game in the franchise.
oh
You
no,
mentioned like three.
if I had known Fallout, if Fallout had been in my tongue, it would have been New Vegas. You know that. But
I
for
know.
some reason, just just poof, just completely gone. Just and what's even worse is I'm looking at my desktop right now. It's right there.
Yeah, it is right there.
It is right there on my desktop. That is bad. Okay. All right. So me. It's my turn. It's a me.
All right. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone on the Game Boy Color.
Okay.
The Lion King. The one difficult platformer one. I think it was the Genesis. Yes, the Genesis. guesses do I have?
You've done 3, unless one of those was a joke.
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess another Pokemon game. Pokemon Emerald.
Okay.
Then another one of your favorite games.
1, 2, 3, 4. So one more.
Stardew Valley.
Okay. Okay, so there's 5 choices there. Okay, so you did get Emerald and Stardew Valley and Fire Red. So 1, 2, and 3. And you get a double point for Pokemon Fire Red. Okay, so I do have a Zelda on my game. Breath of the Wild.
You forgot to change it to the reveal.
God damn it. There. Okay, so it's Zelda Breath of the Wild.
I knew Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom might be on your list, but I didn't know if they were going to be honorable mentions or not.
I mean, to be real, I mean, they're basically one and the same game. One just feels like the DLC of the other, but eh.
Yeah.
Fire Red,
Mm-hmm.
and that one is also in the top 3. Uh, Professor Layton.
I forgot Professor Layton.
Now you know how I feel with the Fallout New World.
Yeah.
Specifically, Unwound Future.
That's yeah.
But if you had mentioned any of them, which I don't think you even know any of the titles of Professor Layton.
No, I know you mentioned Unwound Future quite a bit.
Yeah.
That's the one I would
Because
have
that one,
guessed.
it's like that one has like one of the best storylines, especially it's like I'm getting teared up just thinking about the finale. Okay, another Pokemon game that I have on there, Legends Arceus.
That's
Yeah.
a good one.
Mystery Case Files.
I forgot that one too.
That one is kind of a harder one to remember because it's not on a console, it's on the computer only, except for the DS game that we don't talk about really. Specifically, Return to Ravenhurst. I think that's when they kind of hit their peak on like levels of puzzle and item searching.
Okay.
Baldur's Gate, even though I haven't finished it, shut up.
Number 3.
No, that one's just on there. Stardew Valley. Uh, my number.
No, I mean Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, I didn't play the first 2. I thought you meant like my top 3. And
No.
my top 3 is Fire Red, Zelda, and Mario
Basically, I
Kart.
think I hit 4 out of my 5 guesses. Because I think I heard you say Stardew Valley.
You got Pokemon Fire Red, Pokemon Emerald, and Stardew Valley. You did not get the other 2.
Oh, okay.
So where was I? So my top 3 is Fire Red, Zelda, Mario Kart DS.
Oh, I forgot Mario Kart.
Yeah, and number 10 is, now don't hurt me, the Solitaire, the original one that was on the computer.
Solitaire.
I think that game, until like most recently, had the most hours played.
Damn.
Yeah, at one point.
I get it though.
It's, I mean, now that I've had like my own consoles and my own ability to play video games, the hours played of different games have definitely gone up. But yeah, at one point, Solitaire was my like top hours played game, mostly
Okay.
because you could play it offline.
Yeah.
So yeah. Honorable mentions. I don't know. There's a lot of indie ones that I've played that are like there, but yeah.
Yeah, no. When it came to video games, that one I figured that you would have. I figured you would at least do Fallout for me.
Yeah, I feel so.
I thought there would be like. I thought my video game category would be shooting fish in a barrel for you.
Yeah, I just, like I said, I feel so bad that I did not get
Although
Fallout.
I was impressed that you got Knights of the Old Republic 2 when I mentioned Knights of the Old Republic because I thought you would do 1.
No, I know it's 2.
You do know it's
I
2.
know
Okay.
it's 2. I know that one, but for some reason, again, Fallout just left my brain, and I do not know why.
Professor Layton left my brain for you.
Yeah, but that's not. Fallout is definitely worse for not remembering than you not remembering Professor Layton, because it's not like I've ever done a stream or recording of Professor Layton games. Now, I've done a lot of my Pokemon games, which you did mention the ones that I do like the most.
Yeah,
And
I was like, she doesn't like leaf green. She's just doing leaf green. But I know
yes,
I heard her mention that she likes fire red more.
yes, Jen, like I feel like one of the peaks for Pokemon was the GBA, simply because the
was
graphics, the speed. You didn't have the jankiness of trying to keep up with the frames and all that. It was smooth. It was there. There were some bugs, but not as bad as when they were trying to
yeah.
integrate to a DS. And
Whereas I think the Gen 4 was where they really hit their peak.
yeah, but I still remember trying to punch a Blissey and just waiting forever.
That's why I picked Heart Gold.
Yeah.
Not just that, but Heart Gold was just a really good game.
Yeah. Which, I mean, for me, it's like, that Johto is more of a.
I know you have mixed feelings about Johto.
That is, again, it's more of a. How do I want to say it? What was going on in my personal life affects how I feel about the game in itself, and it's
Hold
like
on, wait.
it's not the game's fault, and I understand that, but it's more of what was going on in my personal life. It's like being an only child, being a girl, and the fact that it's like that was around the time where Pokemon's only for kids and it's only for boys, like little
Yeah.
boys. And it's like, well, but
Video
I
games are
still
for
like.
boys. Girls
And
can't
now,
play them.
it's like looking today's world. You have Pokemon still in the media today.
We paved the way, damn it.
It's like there is still people that are crazy about Pokemon cards. There's still merch in the stores. They still write little golden books in the stores. And it's just, it still is. There's still TV shows that are still going on. There's live action movies now.
Our
And
generation paved the way for a geek being cool.
yeah,
Just we did that. That was
yeah.
us.
And it's like, it's one of those moments where it sucks when you were a kid because it's like, you always hear about everyone saying just do what you want to do. Don't let other people tell you.
And then as soon as you start doing what you want to do, people are like, "Oh, not that way."
Yeah. And it's like you gotta shut them down. You just gotta be like, well, this is what I like to do. This is what I like to play, and if you don't like it, just let me enjoy it. As long as you're not hurting anybody, let me enjoy playing these games. But that was, yeah, that was Granny Kickass, Synashi.
And who won?
Yeah. Do we really want to do the who won? Let's see. You got 4 more points, so yeah, you got a 18 to my 13. You got like 5 more points on me.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was definitely a close race.
It was.
Not really.
Well, I thought I would choke on the video games.
I
And we're the
I'm
movies.
I'm the one who ended up choking on the video games because again,
Well, if you had guessed Fallout, you would have only gotten like 2 more points, so it still would not have been enough.
well, if I had guessed Fallout, I probably wouldn't have guessed Vietnamese crystal. So,
Yeah, that one was me being a troll.
yeah. And I mean, I don't know, the Elder Scrolls, that's one that I would not have thought was on your list at all.
At all? Not even a single Elder Scrolls?
Not even a single Elder Scrolls. Definitely, I know how you feel about Skyrim, so I mean,
Yeah.
probably would have. Yeah, maybe I would have thought of that, but
Like Oblivion is the one I started with.
yeah.
Oblivion is my it's my baby. I love it. But I think the better game is Morrowind.
Yeah. All right. Any more final thoughts before we say goodbye?
No. Not really. I think this just revealed how much we know about each other
Yeah.
and revealed to anyone who watches this what type of people we are.
Yep. Another honorable mention: the Ten Dogs.
I consider Nintendogs as well because I spent the shit with my Nintendogs. I spent so much time with them because I didn't have a dog. I had a cat,
Yeah.
which I loved. I loved my cat
Yeah.
very much.
Yeah.
But he wouldn't go outside with me.
You had to get him down those stairs, and I don't think.
I'd have to get him down the stairs. I'd have to get him actually motivated to walk.
Although, I've heard stories that I guess he did go into the laundry room the one day, so I guess he has gone down the stairs at least once.
Yeah, he was slightly adventurous, but he eventually made his way back up to the apartment and was like, "Can you let me back this through.
Alrighty. Well, that's been Great and Kick-Ass and Synashi. Uh, we'll see if we do this again. If you have a top 10 list you'd like us to do, put it down in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!